the battle for second between Jeff Bodine and Ricky Rudd.
Dick Trickle in there. As you said, he's lost a lap and is currently being shown in the 13th position.
Boy, it seems like we have seen this shot a lot tonight, doesn't it?
Just every time we turn around.
And Ricky still hasn't gotten by him.
I don't think he's passed him all night, has he?
I don't think so. Now Dale Earnhardt comes up to pick off another position. This for fifth, Morgan Shepherd.
Well, Shepherd moves high and lets him go.
Yep, Earnhardt's fifth. And he's not too many car lengths away from Lake Speed in fourth.
By the way, one of our spotters reported that the country time Ford, the number 68, that Greg Sachs had lost the feeling in his hands that Bobby Hamilton had gotten in the car. Is that right, Jerry?
Oh, look at this.
Finally, he's going to pass him.
Finally. And so does Dick Trickle. And now we look out the front of the car to Ricky Rudd instead of out the back glass. All right, Jerry, sorry to interrupt you.
Well, not at all unusual here at Bristol, Tennessee with the vibration. Greg Sachs has climbed out of the car. We are told that Bobby Hamilton has climbed in the car number 68. So certainly a bit of tough day for that team. Greg Sachs had problems early on in practice, tagged the wall. But they have a problem in the back straightaway.
Bobby Labonte has spun, and another caution flag comes out. This is the 9th of the evening, and it comes on lap 310. I didn't see it, did you?
No, I didn't see it either, but Bobby Labonte didn't hit anything. He was the car that spun and made no contact. I think it was similar to the Dick Trickle spin of just a few minutes ago.
Bobby being shown in the 12th position.
He said, Rusty, man, why don't you cut me some slack?
Let's go back and take a look at the pass that Rudd made on Jeff Bodine. This just a few laps ago.
Ooh, gets under him, gets the car a little bit sideways, and now they're all headed for pit road.
Rusty Wallace and others are in. Jerry.
Rusty Wallace made a last-minute dash, almost didn't come down pit road, turned hard left, and just missed the end of the pit wall. We're going to show you 3 different pit stops. 2 on the top of your screen. That's Rusty Wallace. 15 is Jeff Bodine. And now left side on the 15 car and left side on the Tide Chevrolet of Ricky Rudd's 15 car. Bodine down pit road. You're now watching Ricky Rudd's crew, the Tide Chevrolet, as he is bound. So all 3 of the leaders have changed 4 tires and are headed for turn 1. Let's check in with John Turner.
Lake Speed is in. They will make a chassis adjustment on the right rear 1 1/4 turns, trying to loosen it up. He finally gets the left side tires on. He heads down pit road. Dale Earnhardt was also in for a 4-tire change.
Robert Yates' crew has got Lake Speed out nicely.
And they beat some of the cars out that were pitting on the front stretch. Mark Martin. And
now there's a lot of cars coming in on the back stretch. These are cars that are at least 1 lap down that have come in, including there's Dick Trickle coming in, Bobby Hillen, and others. 312 laps have been completed. We are under our 8th caution of the evening at Bristol, Tennessee. The field has formed behind the pace car, which has its light out. We are set to go back to green flag racing. It will come out on lap 316. Rusty Wallace is still at the front of the field as the sellout crowd stands and watches the green flag come out. Jeff Bodine second, and Ricky Rudd, Brett Bodine, Morgan Shepherd, Lake Speed, Dale Earnhardt, Mark Martin, Jimmy Hensley, and Rick Mast.
And don't get her again.
And Harry again.
now Harry had slowed a little bit before that caution came out, as if maybe he had lost a cylinder, or maybe he thought he had a tire going down or something. But anyway, he seems to be running okay now.
Well, Harry Gant indeed was slowing down. Jerry, have you determined what might be wrong with that car?
Leo Jackson told me they had a really significant push in the car, and Harry just could not get the car turned. And you don't want to be on the high side here at Bristol. When your car won't turn, you'll end up with a face full of concrete. So Harry had to back it down as we have a little bit of contact in turn 1. A lot of smoke out of the Kodak Chevrolet.
And it is pulling to the pits on the backstretch. Smoke coming from behind it. There is tight racing everywhere around here, I'll tell you. Here is Rudd once again trying to take over second from Jeff Bodine.
You mean Jeff Bodine got back in front of him on that caution
On the
flag?
pit stop, yep, sure did. Bud Moore's crew has turned out some good pit stops here tonight in the Motorcraft Ford.
And there's how he did it. As we show you a pit summary, Rusty in first, out first, Rudd second to third, Jeff from third to second, Lake Speed from fourth to sixth, and Earnhardt fell from fifth to seventh during that pit stop.
There's the race for second. There's the second place car, Jeff Bodine, the Motorcraft Ford.
Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth are right together. We understand that Bobby Labonte, who spun on the backstretch a few laps ago, has notified the pit crew that he isn't feeling well and is seeking relief.
There he is down on the inside, the blue car. Maxwell House Coffee Ford.
This shot look familiar, Benny?
I'm telling you.
We're back at it.
Now, folks, we didn't take this shot and just use it over and over and over again. This is actually happening.
Speaking of Bobby Labonte, he is being shown in 14th position.
Rudd passed Jeff Bodine just before the caution blew, and now he's got to do it all again. He almost did that time, but did not. Jerry, what do you hear about Bobby Labonte?
Well, I'm standing beside Terry Labonte, who's now in a Maxwell House uniform. Brother Terry is going to get in the car. They're trying to fit a helmet here in front of Terry. They're getting ready. Let me just ask Terry. Terry, I understand Bobby is ill. I understand Bobby is quite ill.
Yeah, he's not feeling good. I guess the crush panels got knocked out of it, so he's getting sick.
Terry is getting ready to go in the car. Apparently, he is getting some carbon monoxide, and the car is getting very, very queasy on his stomach. Terry is running, got a uniform on. They're trying to fit a radio to the helmet, and as soon as they can get Terry fixed, they will bring Bobby down pit road and change the drivers.
Terry, of course, was eliminated very early on in an accident and has been watching the race from the pit area since that time, and now finds himself in a position to help out his brother Bobby.
Shouldn't be much of an adjustment to make on the seat. Those guys are relatively small, both about the same size.
I tell you what, now we have got ourselves a mess here.
Yeah, we do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are nose to tail.
See those sparks coming out of Rudd's Tide Chevrolet as he goes into turn one, as it bottoms out a little bit going into that turn.
Ford looking back at Lake Speed. These cars were all bumper to bumper just a moment ago. It seems to have scattered out just a little bit. Thank goodness.
Lake Speed in sixth. Watching for Morgan Shepherd's Sitco Ford on top of it. Now looking behind.
In fact, second through eighth are all on the same straightaway. Mark Martin now trying to pass Dale Earnhardt.
You can see Mark working on Dale back there. That's a good shot of it.
Earnhardt is really carrying his car down in the corner hard, and we can see Mark get alongside and passes Earnhardt.
Did that with relative ease. And Ricky Rudd finally gets by Jeff Bodine also. And here comes Brett Bodine to pass him also.
The gate might be open.
Yep, the gate is open. Morgan Shepherd goes by as well. And Lake Speed's going to come up there, but Jeff Bodine gets back in line there, so he's back on the low side of the track again.
Oh, and Lake Speed and Jeff Bodine make some contact. The six is going on the inside now. They've got Darrell Waltrip with a slow car up in front. Earnhardt gets by Jeff Bodine, so Jeff Bodine has lost, what, 5 or 6 spots in the last 2 laps?
Went from second to eighth in the last 5 laps.
And I'm not so sure that it's just a matter of him getting up in the high groove. I think the car maybe not up to full song.
Sometimes you get a set of tires on there that simply don't work as well as the ones you had on before. They made a great pit stop, got him out in second place, but and look here, Mark Martin going around the 28 car of Lake Speed.
He's got 5th place, and Dale Earnhardt has 6th. Lake's back to 7th.
All these guys seem to be fading just a little bit as Mark Martin continues on the front end. Dale Earnhardt's car now running well.
I'm sure the Richard Childress' crew have